Hi, welcome to Dr. Mix. Today I've got the Prophet 10. If you haven't watched the other episode, you might want to check it later on. But for now, I'm going to get into this beast, feature by feature, sound by sound, amazingness to amazingness. Coming up. How you guys doing? Are you okay? Look at yourself. Look at yourself in my glasses. I hope you're doing super well. Look what I've got right here. The Prophet 10. I have shot another video about it, and you might want to check that out. It was brought to me by UVI, the kind sponsors of today's video. They make a virtual version of this Prophet 10. Of course, not everyone can have a real one, so UVI is the way to go if you can't find a Prophet 10. And let me get into it, because it's basically a Prophet 5, except double the whammy. It's so amazing. I want to get into all of the functions, and I want to show you why it sounds so great. Come closer. So the Prophet 10 is a double Prophet 5 in that it's got 5 voices multiplied by 2, 10 voices total, and because it's got 2 oscillators per voice, you get a total of 10 oscillators. That's massive. Let me take you to the first oscillator and show you how it works. Top keyboard right now is selected, upper, and I am going to touch that oscillator, okay? You can hear oscillator A, oscillator B. We're talking about oscillator A and oscillator B. So this changes the frequency. Of course, this is an analog stuff, so you might want to put your A440 reference. Right? So if you're looking at the Passavanti cam, you can see that beautiful combination, square wave and sawtooth. Why? Because I've got both of them selected. If I only go with the sawtooth, you can see it clearly, right? How beautiful is that sawtooth? You look so beautiful. And this is the square wave, of which you can decide the pulse width. It's amazing, isn't it? Amazing. So in actual facts, it is one oscillator, but it's got 2 waveforms going at the same time. This one and this one, or together, which already makes it, sort of double the oscillating power. Right from the get-go, this is very powerful, a lot more powerful than oscillators at the time. Then we go oscillator B, and we have same thing, except we can select sawtooth, triangle, square with pulse width, but also you can select the 3 of them. You can adjust the frequency, of course, so we can have, again, our reference. And once we mix it in, with this guy, we have oscillator A, oscillator B, also detune the second one. You can bring this down and do some proper... Oh, look at that oscilloscope, look at that. What a work of art. Let me see if I can change this, So this is sawtooth, double sawtooth, sawtooth and triangle on the B. That's so pretty. So beautiful. In any case, yes, this is your sound. Now, obviously, you can do exactly the same thing underneath. So you're able to create a sound underneath here. Let's say it's gonna be very similar, right? And now, from the sound that's up here, I can call to play as well the one down here. So all I need to do is select double, and now I have both of them going. You get it? It's like having two Prophet 5s at the same time, just at the touch of a button. And then it becomes, of course, 5 notes polyphony, because now we are using both synthesizer as the same thing. So normal, it's just the top one. Double plays the top one and calls also the bottom one. So if you come closer and you take a look to the panel, here you can see that you've got how you use the voices, okay? 5 voices. It shows you how they're used. Now, when you hit double, you can tell that it's using also the lower voices. When you go in single mode, it goes one after the other. So basically, in single mode, it basically gives you more polyphony, essentially. Alternate. Finally, in double mode, you've got both of them going. You can also go unison. Yeah, unison down here. Upper. Unison down there too. So now you got 10 voices for a total of 20 oscillators, right? 10 voices, 20 oscillators. Let me try and put some glide here. And it's time to answer my phone! Hello? Okay, coming down. Ah, that was incredible! I love it. All right, let's keep on going, because there is more. So this is the filter section, and let me just go back to normal. I'm not gonna have double, not gonna have unison. It's just gonna be normal, yeah? So here you got your cutoff. Straightforward, your resonance. Now, can you hear these jumps, these steps? It's because, of course, this is a digitally controlled analog synthesizer, which means this potentiometer is actually becoming a number inside of a processor, and that's why you get those steps, right? But also you can send some modulation to it. You can say filter, triangle, LFO. See, it doesn't have any steps there. But when you use it like that, it's got steps. Look at that oscilloscope go! So this section isn't a small thing because it's actually very flexible. Look at what I can do, yeah? So I can just take the regular sound, right? And then I can assign this LFO to the frequency. Oh, look at that. Woo! So beautiful. Let me give it some bit more volume. Wow, right? You can go triangle. You know, let me take the oscillator B off so that we have just this. Or I can have this one. Anyway, possibilities are endless. I can apply the LFO to the pulse width. So if I select square wave, it's a Prophet 10, man. What do you expect? I just want to play a little bit longer with, this section. It's got an equalization section. Check out. Mids, top end, low end. Well, we gotta go down here. Let's make a part out of this. Let's try a different patch. All right. Yeah, now we got it. And yeah, otherwise, what is there left? There's not much left. There's, pedal control, ADSR, envelope amount. You guys know envelope amounts by this time. I'll just demonstrate it, all right? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So attack, decay, sustain, and release. I mean, you should know it by now, but, just a refresher. Amplifier. This is the sustain. This is the attack. This is the decay. So you can go and sustain and then release. I think you have to keep that release button on. Yeah, it's the release button on. That's why. Got it. So ADSR is that. I'll leave a link in the description for what ADSR is, and I do a demonstration there in an old video. And then we have exactly the same thing for the filter. Amount of envelope. And you have another attack, decay, sustain, and release for just the filter. Filters, just regular, old, beautiful sounding filters. And I will conclude this episode with my favorite sound. I hope you have subscribed to this channel by now. If not, you might want to do that, and also click on that bell so that you get notifications anytime a beautiful video like this is released. Stay inspired, stay beautiful, feel the bass, and love one another. Dr. Mix.